budget. Let's talk about budgeting because where do I start? Like, my plan was to start my budget. It's not just my budget, it is my cash stuffing envelopes that I created. And what do I have left? What do I have in here? I have $7. Do I have any more money? I don't. So what happened? What happened to me stuffing envelopes? We're going to get into that. Okay, so a lot has happened since I made my last budget video. What happened? Okay, so life happened to me in a super tremendous way. Because when I first made that video, I did not know that I had a intrauterine mass in my stomach. If you want to know about that, go back and look at my videos. Made me be off of work for 3 weeks that I was not anticipating. I'm on a self-care journey, and part of that self-care journey included me making all these appointments, not need to do a hysterectomy. For my doctor to sit across from me calmly and say, we found something on an ultrasound. So I went in one way and I left out crying because she's telling me you have this mass in your stomach and it is possibly cancer. What does it have to do with budgeting? So then I gotta have this other surgery because it could be life-threatening. And self-healing and self-care and all of this great stuff, all for it to come crashing to a halt. I get a call and says, your surgery is December the 11th. So it gave me 2.5 weeks to get my mind wrapped around the fact that I might be getting news that I have cancer. Then they scheduled my follow-up appointment for 2 days after Christmas. So Christmas kind of went through in a blur. I didn't really put much into it. I had all these ideas about what I was going to do for Christmas for my channel. And I kind of half-heartedly tried to do stuff. And I had my... So that's what happened to my budget. And now I'm sitting here. I went 3 weeks without working. I wasn't ready to go back to work. So I was off another week. So my last paycheck that I just got, the beginning of this month, I'm going to insert it. But even more than that is, it was already kind of messed up. I was already kind of out of sorts because of all the doctor's appointments that had to be done regarding someone else. So my income was really jacked, my household income. And so my rent was 30 days late. I had to request a hardship withdrawal for my 401k. And when it came, what I did was, I got a paycheck at the beginning of the month, but I held on to it because it was not enough to cover my rent. So then I'm waiting for the money to drop from my hardship withdrawal. And it took 30 days. So when it finally came, the money that I held on to, along with the whole amount of the withdrawal, all went to pay my rent. Right? And then my paycheck comes in. You've already seen it because I'm going to put it in. But so now I'm like, this is supposed to be my best year. It was my mantra, 2024, my best life, 2024, and I'm supposed to start stuffing my envelopes. I have stuff I need to do. By now, I should be done with one whole round and moving on. I'm so far behind, guys. I have not been able to save anything. And right now, I don't even really have a way to rebound from that because we're still in the thick of it. I'm going to have surgery. I just went back to work. I'm probably going to get 2, maybe 3 paychecks. And then I'm going to have surgery and be off for 6 weeks. So I just got through talking to short-term disability people and asked them, where are the funds? I never got my short-term disability when I was off the first 3 weeks. And she tells me that due to it being the benefit election period or whatever, my employer still has not sent them the information so they can generate policy numbers. So while they have my claims, there's no way for them to pay me yet. And this is getting ready to be time to pay February's rent. So my paychecks that I generate is going to go to that rent. And I'm still going to be on shaky ground. And that's what happens when you deplete all your savings. Because just relocating and moving and different stuff that has hit me and hit us it's dust in these pockets, right? And so, except for my 401k, and I can't do that again. I've already had to touch it twice. And these policies that I had set up is supposed to be my buffer, because I make sure that I have short-term and long-term disability, critical illness. I have all of that. But there's always a loophole. So my surgery was outpatient surgery, so I was denied my hospital indemnity because if it's outpatient, it doesn't pay, which that would have helped. And so then you have these medical bills that are looming over your head. But I have had this money taken out of my paycheck to cover this stuff. And I feel like I'm flapping in the wind right now. So, as always, keep your girl in prayer. But what is the name of this channel? Through the Storms of Life. So, you're going to watch me on this journey. You're going to watch me rebound and win. Because I don't give up to a challenge. And I don't give up to a fight. So, I'm going to make it through this storm just like everyone else. Other storm that I've made it through. And we're going to watch God work. Watch him work. Watch him work. We're going to watch God work because he's got me. I know it. I don't know what the lesson is I'm supposed to learn right now. So I'm going to just journal. Take each day at a time keep praying. Some days suck. Some days I don't want to get out of the bed. But I'm going to make it. I refuse to give up. So we will put these to the side for now. It's not a done deal yet. But it ain't over. Love y'all.